Yep, it's getting there. But I don't know if this video will get uploaded or not. Take a bunch of fucking videos of that clutch setup though to know exactly where this son of a bitch goes. Plenty of room for a diesel in there. Plenty of freaking room. Shit. You wanna see something funny? Look at that, man. What's that? Who did that? What the hell? Just make some room for the brake line by just goobering up a pile of weld. It's not even attached. Like, it's just freaking there. That's horrible, man. The other side ain't much better. I don't even see where the other side's attached to anything. I think it's just stuck on there. Like, they almost got it done. I got one spring back on the other side too. Probably can't see a whole lot of that. Am I zoomed in? What the hell's going on here? Oh, there it is. Got one spring back on there. Both shocks are busted. Got the other spring. I'm gonna have to, my jack won't go high enough. I'm gonna have to use the lift or the chain hoist there and put that back where it goes, and I'm gonna put that back where it goes too, or just freaking remove it probably. And I'm gonna put a set of chains or a strap or something to limit the suspension travel going up to where these cannot pull out of their spaces. I mean, I want suspension travel, but I don't need that much. But yeah, plenty of room in there for a diesel engine, I think. I mean, there's a lot of room in there. But yeah, it's getting there. I got a new horn for my truck too, but I might just leave that on here. Thought about putting a little air tank on it. Having onboard air, but I don't know. I more or less want to get the diesel on there, and somehow I would like to use that clutch. So I'm thinking on the back of the flywheel, that other engine, get me a piece of plate steel goes on there, drill some holes to bolt it up to the existing holes that's, you know, got a pulley bolted to it right now. I use them bolts and them holes. Mount that up there. Find perfect freaking center. Put this hub, I got this spare hub for the deer. I think that's a 1-inch shaft. It might not be. If it's a 1-inch shaft, I got this 1-inch hub, which I can put to that plate steel, make it perfectly centered, weld it up, put a piece of crankshaft in there, weld it up from the back side, grind it off smooth, and use a keyway, and tighten down the screw, you know, make sure that crank's not coming out of there, and then slide the clutch onto that piece of shaft. That way the engine, the piece of shaft, the clutch all be attached. All I gotta do is set it in there where it goes, make some motor mounts, get my belt length right. You know, I want to try to make it adjustable where I can slide it back and forth at least 1 inch. Well, yeah, shouldn't be too bad. I mean, it's going to be a pain, don't get me wrong. That engine wasn't made to have a clutch on it, but if I had a lathe and a milling machine, this would be so much freaking easier. And some precision tools. But I have a sawzall, a grinder with no cutting wheels, and some welders. So, and a drill press and some other stuff. But yeah, this is going to be a crude thing. But if I even had a plasma cutter, that would make life easier. Does any of y'all know about these transmissions? Like, there's that thing. And I'm thinking it may be some kind of internal governor or something that controls the throttle, because it's hooked up to the throttle, or well, it used to be. But when you step on the gas, nothing really happens. Well, it does now. I'm thinking that must be some kind of internal governor or something. I was really hoping when I got this thing that was forward and reverse, but this is one of them, the engine runs backwards for reverse. So I'm thinking just, I don't know. I don't know if we, like, I know on a governor on the engine, if you just take the arm off of it and run the damn thing, bad things happen, because the governor arm and the gear comes apart and the governor arm goes into the crankshaft and just all kinds of bad stuff happens. So I don't know if that's like that, if I need to like leave that arm on there, I don't know. But I don't know, if I do something else interesting tonight, I'll make a video of it, but this is probably it for tonight. I gotta try to get that clutch off there. Wow, and I dropped the camera. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to get that freaking clutch off there. And yeah, that's about it. I'm about done for tonight. Did all I can do, pretty much. 'Cause I can't make noise, so probably take this project up in the morning. I do got this switch panel I got a while back I was going to use for like 5 different things. I ain't did it yet. So I probably will end up using this now and mounting it in the dash somewhere, make it look cool somewhere. Thought about right there, right underneath of where the radio is going to go, because I ain't going to have a stereo in it. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of wiring and a lot of bull crap, and I want lights on it and all kinds of stuff. But right now I just want to get the engine in there, make it run, make it go. After that I'll do the electrical. Like, I'm not even going to hook the charging system up or nothing until I make it go and make sure it's going to go, and I like the speed of it and everything. Tell you what I'd really like to do, I already got a pulley on the back of my engine. What I'd really like to do is just get a 1-inch shaft, or whatever size shaft this takes. I'm hoping it's 1 inch. Lay this thing over a little bit. I'd like to get a set of pillow block bearings, a shaft, mount this clutch to it. If you notice, get the camera in there, this clutch has got a pulley on it that used to go to that motor to start the engine forwards or backwards, but that pulley is real nice and straight. So I'm thinking if I could get a set of pillow block bearings and a shaft to fit this clutch, mount this clutch to that shaft, run a belt between this and my engine, and that would not only increase the speed of this clutch a little bit, make this thing a little faster, that would make things a lot easier on me to not have to freaking, you know, like do a bunch of stuff building the shaft and everything for that engine. But then again, I don't want to speed that clutch up too much, because I want this thing to be able to sit and idle for like hours at a time if I want it to. Just going to have an in-cab heater as soon as I build the cab. Like, you can see there's things missing right now, a lot. But yeah, I'll keep you guys informed, updated, whatnot. I don't think Mike really wanted to get rid of this thing, but after he sees what I build out of it, he's going to be real aggravated that he got rid of this thing. It's just going to be pretty cool, but anyway, you know, it'll be a cool project. It's just going to take a little bit to figure things out. And I almost thought about utilizing this plate, marking out where the clutch is on this plate exactly, and then cutting out a hole for the oil pan to go in, and then building a set of engine mount stands for the engine to mount to. Because this is on rubber bushing, so the engine can be mounted solid to that plate. But yeah, there's a few different things I'm thinking about doing, but I pretty much got to sit back, stare at it for a little while, and I need to go get that engine off the generator, and I need to get that engine in here so I can stare at this, stare at that, stare at that engine, and think about it. And then I'll figure it out and know what I'm going to do. Because I'm either going to use that clutch directly on the engine, or that clutch on a set of bearings and a shaft, and the engine belt drive to that clutch, belt drive to this, so I can increase the speed a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'll figure it out. I got a grinder and I got a welder, that's all I need. But anyway, y'all take her easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.